Yeah, they got a lot of planning to do because they scared about what's about to happen. Yeah, they got some decisions to make, man. Yeah, they did this to themselves, though. Yeah, because something is getting, like, public recognition. Somebody's getting the victory here. So they scared. They got planning to do because they know somebody's getting the victory. They know that something's about to get public recognition. They know somebody is moving to calmer waters. Somebody is selling to calmer waters. Yeah. Somebody that didn't take the bait. Somebody that didn't go for anything. Because we got deep fried anything. There's somebody that like go for anything. They took the bait. They took a bribe. They just went for whatever it was that was presented to them. I'm getting that they didn't. They didn't take the bait. But whoever didn't go for anything, right? Whoever really stayed like vigilant, who stayed, devoted and diligent to what they knew to be true. I'm getting that they didn't go for anything because of that. They getting public recognition. They getting the victory here, and they able to sail the calmer waters. Yeah, I'm getting that. This is the person who life they was prying into that is get to like sail the calmer waters. But I'm really strongly getting to because this take will resonate. I'm strongly getting to that the one who was not easily persuaded in the situation, yeah, they played the fool for a minute, yeah, they did, until they started to wake up and start to not really like what they was hearing. It was like, oh man, like this ain't right, like, and they started to put up defenses, they started to put up protection. You get me? And they was the person who was trying to persuade them was unsuccessful, use them as a wet towel. I'm getting that this person who started to wake up and put up their defenses, they're able to move and sail to calmer waters too. Yeah. Yeah, because they didn't go for this no more. They stopped going for this nonsense. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Because look, right? They don't want to be charged. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting that, like, the person who was persuading them, right? Because this is a cheap motel. It says no charge for the cockroaches. I'm getting that, like, this person who they was persuading is now looking at them like a cockroach, and like you just didn't want to be charged. You just didn't want to be charged for something. Yeah, you didn't want to put in the work yourself. You didn't want to like be held accountable, or yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like this person didn't want to be held accountable. Yeah, like I'm getting that this person's circumstances was not all that good, right? Because it's a cheap motel. And I'm getting that they didn't want to be seen for that. They didn't want that type of charge to be put against them. Like they didn't want people to have eyes on them as if their circumstances was bad, like a cheap motel. But I'm getting that they are literally the cockroach that is not being charged. Like this, that's how they wanted to look at themselves. Like I don't want to be charged for the cockroach that I am. I don't want to be charged and looked at for the circumstances that I am in. You feel me what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm getting, man. What's this? The high priestess, man. Yes, they want to be looked at as the high priestess. They wanted to be looked at as this person whose energy that they were trying to siphon, that's looked at as the sun and is talented and gifted. They wanted to be looked at like that. They didn't want to be looked at as somebody that's like cheap motel, like a whore or something like that. They didn't want to be looked at like that, man. Yeah, they didn't want to be looked at as somebody that didn't have it, somebody that circumstances is bad. They wanted to be looked at like better than this high priestess energy. But I'm getting that they was looking at the material things rather than looking at who they are inside. You get me what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's why they were trying to siphon this sun energy, this gifted, talented energy. They were trying to siphon that energy. Yeah, and use them as a wet blanket through this person they were trying to persuade to be their lover. To try to pry into this person's business. Yeah, I'm getting that they just wanted to be looked at like them. I'm getting that they couldn't do what this hard-working sun, gifted, talented energy could do. That's why they were trying to use them as a wet blanket. Because they couldn't find nothing negative when they pried into that energy. They only seen the sun. And I'm getting that, like, because of that, they couldn't find no way to do what they was doing, so they try to use them as a web blanket and was unsuccessful, because they really are the high priestess. Whoever the sun energy is, right? That they was prying, who business they was prying into, who's gifted and talented, is the sun energy, is the high priestess. My bad. Yeah, it's the high priestess, intuitive. Okay, she has psychic abilities. Okay. Yeah, like she knows what's going on already. You can't come to her and just think that she don't know what's up. She know what's up as you walking up towards her. She know who sent you already. She was expecting you. She was already expecting you to come, and she know who sent you, type of thing, type of energy. She could not match that energy, man. So she had to do some type of manipulation to try to persuade this person to be a fool for her, until that person woke up and started to not like what he was hearing. It was, I feel like it was something she was saying or doing. He didn't like it. He started putting up his defenses. Like, man, you ain't about to use me. And I work hard for where I'm at. I work hard, and you ain't about to use me. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere with this. Yeah, I'm too rooted and grounded to be playing with you, man. This not even about to get off the ground. What you thought this was? You just trying to help somebody move and do something. You just trying to steal somebody's fortune. Yeah. You just doing this for clout and likes. Yeah, whole time. You feel me? You not a high priestess, man. You a whore. Cheap motel. You a cheap motel status. You not a high priestess. You can never amount to this sun energy, this gifted and talented energy. You can never amount to her. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yup. The Empress. Oh my goodness, I can't make it up. The Empress. Yes, man. Yes, I'm getting that he sees this person who business they was prying into as an empress. Okay? And he's making it known. And I'm getting this out of control card right here. Like, I'm getting that this person who was persuading and manipulating was out of control. They was out of control trying to do this to an empress. Yeah. And they was very they was very rock solid in their what's the word I'm looking for? They were very rock solid in their, what I wanna say, it's a word. I don't wanna say in their journey to do this, it's a word I'm looking for. But they was rock solid in their pursuit to do this to this empress. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. They were rock solid in their pursuit to do this to this empress. Yes. And I'm getting that now. Whoever this person was who was not easily fooled. Like, they was a fool at one point, yeah, but they woke up. And I'm getting that they are now looking at this person as an empress. They're looking at this person, I'm going to say, like an empress, which is what this person who was trying to persuade the other to not, she was trying to persuade him to not see this high priestess energy, this sun energy, this talented and gifted energy as an empress. And I'm getting that she was out of control doing this. And I'm getting that now he really seeing her as an empress even more. Like, it backfired. The manipulation she had did, whatever black magic she had done, witchcraft, what she had done, it backfired. And now he really sees this person as the empress more than like it's bad. Like, he got it bad. Like, you got it bad. When you're on the phone, hang up and you call right back. Hey, you got it bad. When you miss the thing, I should bring you come like, hey, you already know. So I'm getting that he got it bad now because the energy backfired. Yeah, and I'm getting that now she's losing her mind. Yes. Because all they both can see now is the Empress, who she was trying to stop him from seeing. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting, man. She was like, she's mentally ill. She needs to go heal from her trauma. I'm getting that she's traumatized, right? And I'm getting that she can be an empress, but she just don't want to do the hard work, man. That's why she got to do all this manipulation, because anybody that is not connected to the Most High Holy Spirit, has not surrendered, have not really, allowed themselves to be in atonement, right? Allow themselves to open up their hearts to allow the Most High to come on in, okay? and take the wheel, okay, then they are going to operate out of that pain, man. That's just it. This is why a healing journey in your life, healing from your trauma, you know, really being solid within yourself really matters. And that may not look, being solid with you and who you are may not look the same for the next person. Like somebody that's solid in their life, you don't know what they had to go through to get to where they at, that's solid in their life for them. They might have to go through so much just to get to that very point of being solid, to where so you look at them and say, hey, like I got more. Somebody that's still operating in pain, like I got more than you, or why you drive that beat up car, or why you wear them type of clothes or something like that. Well, you working that type of job. Well, I make more than, like you don't, like you sit there comparing yourself to somebody that works so hard, or probably had to do so much and get through so many obstacles. I mean, they had to go through their whole rites of passage. They had to go through so many tests and obstacles that the Most High had to put them through just to get there. And they finally got there, and you think you ready to come in with your traumatic way of like living, okay, because you still in pain, and compare yourself to this person. You about to experience a tower, okay, because this may be just the new foundation that was just laid for them in their life, okay, by the Most High and Holy Spirit. The Most High and Holy Spirit created the opportunity for them at that moment, because they just getting to a point of having a breakthrough, okay? Yeah, because look, explosive. Yeah, I'm getting that, like, I'm getting that somebody, right, was trying to compare themselves to this Empress, whoever this female was who was comparing herself to this Empress energy, this sun, talented, gifted energy. I'm getting that she exploded or he exploded. One of them exploded.